Today, I want you to listen carefully. Archangel Michael has been trying to reach you, but more than that, my child, someone from heaven, someone you deeply love, someone you have missed more than you've admitted, is desperately trying to speak to you. For the last 2 hours, their soul has been circling around you, whispering, begging, crying softly in the wind, hoping you will notice the signs. And now I, your heavenly Father, have stepped in because your wait is over. The moment has come. This message is not an accident. This is not just a video. This is a divine calling. I have ordered this to reach you because you needed this message more than anything else today. You've been praying, haven't you? Asking me for answers, for closure, for a sign that you haven't been forgotten. You kept it all in your heart, but I saw every single tear, even the ones you wiped away so no one would see. And now, heaven is responding, right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, but this very second. Someone you lost is standing near me, asking me to deliver their words to you. And I said, yes, because I love you, because I have seen your pain, and because the time of silence has ended. You don't need to wait anymore. That's why this message found you. That's why you're hearing my voice. It's not just coincidence. It's divine design. Love letter. If you feel your heart racing, if your eyes are tearing up already, pause now and click the subscribe button, because this is only the beginning of what I have to say to you. Let your spirit stay connected to these divine messages. There are things coming that you must not miss. Now listen, my child. Do you remember that day, the one that keeps replaying in your mind? The last conversation you had with them? The moment you wished you could go back and say one more thing? That moment has never left them either. They are with me now, and yet their soul still carries the weight of words unspoken, love unfinished. They are not at peace until they know you've heard what they're about to reveal through this message. And I, your God, have opened this sacred channel today so you can hear them clearly. They're telling me that you've been tired lately, that your eyes don't light up the way they used to, that you smile for the world but behind closed doors. You feel like something is missing. And they're right. Something is missing, but not for long, because today a door is opening. A divine door, and behind it is the truth you've been waiting for. Keep listening. This is not just about comfort. It's about a divine shift, a breakthrough that will unfold in your life so suddenly it will feel like a dream. But I assure you, it will be real, very real. And it begins now. And I want you to breathe deeply right now, because what I'm going to tell you may overwhelm your heart, but that's okay. Let it move you. Let it shake the silence inside you. My beloved child, someone in heaven has waited so long for this exact moment. They've waited for the time when your heart would be open enough, quiet enough, and ready enough to finally hear them, not just through dreams, not just through memories, but through this living message I'm delivering to you with all the power of heaven behind it. You might feel chills on your arms or a strange calmness in your chest. That's because their soul is standing near you right now. They're watching you with eyes full of emotion, full of tears, full of longing and love. You've cried for them. You've missed them. You've even questioned if they ever knew how deeply you loved them. And the answer, my child, is yes. Yes, they knew. They know every word you couldn't say, every hug you couldn't give, every apology or I love you that you kept locked in your throat. They heard all of it because I carried those words straight to their heart. I have never let your love go unheard. I never will. And today, I'm delivering their words back to you. They're saying, tell them I never left. Tell them I've seen every moment. Tell them I stayed near when they felt the most alone. And I want you to know that these are not just nice words. These are their actual feelings, carried through my light. They were there when you cried into your pillow and said their name in the dark. They were there when you asked me, are they okay? And now I want you to hear me clearly. They are okay. They are more than okay. They are free and they are proud of you. You might not believe it, but you've become stronger than you ever thought you could. You've carried burdens even they didn't want you to carry, but you did it with grace. And today, I want you to release those burdens. You're not meant to carry it all alone anymore. Help is coming. Love is coming. A moment that will change everything is coming because your wait is over. I see how patient you've been. You think nobody notices the little things you do, the strength you've shown when you could have fallen apart. But I noticed. I saw it every time. And your reward is on the way. What you thought would never come back, what you believed was lost forever, watch how I bring it back to life. That love that felt buried, it's about to rise again. That hope that was fading, I'm restoring it. That loneliness you felt, I'm about to interrupt it with something divine. A new person, a new door, a new moment is aligning itself with your spirit right now. And the confirmation you needed. This is it. This message, this voice, this sacred second where you feel something shift inside you, that's me, your God. That's my spirit surrounding you with comfort and clarity. That's your angel whispering, stay with it. We're almost there. You've been waiting so long for something to finally make sense. You've questioned your path, doubted your worth, even wondered if maybe you were forgotten by heaven. But today proves that you were never forgotten. You were being prepared. There's a difference. I didn't abandon you, I was strengthening you. I didn't delay the promise, I was enlarging your capacity to receive it. What's coming your way now isn't small. It's not a coincidence. It's not a maybe. It's big, beautiful, divine, and yours. But it couldn't come until you were ready. And now, finally, you are. You're ready to be loved the way you deserve. You're ready to see the truth about that situation you still don't understand. You're ready to receive the letter I'm sending to your heart, sealed by heaven, signed with my hand, and carried by the very angel who's been walking with you since the day you were born. Don't ignore the signs. Don't brush off this moment because I'm telling you again. Someone in heaven has been trying to contact you for 2 hours. You felt something earlier today, didn't you? A strange feeling, a tug at your heart, a sudden memory, a shadow of someone you loved who isn't physically here anymore. That wasn't imagination. That wasn't just a thought. That was me preparing you for this divine moment. And now you're here, and now you're listening, and now I want you to do one more thing. Stay open. Don't rush. Don't skip. Don't click away. I'm not done speaking yet. I have so much more to reveal, and if you leave too soon, you'll miss the exact sentence your soul has been aching to hear for years. Let me speak to the part of you that no one else sees, the part that still grieves, the part that still wonders why things had to happen the way they did. I know you wanted more time. I know you think you could have done something differently. But child, it wasn't your fault. It wasn't your failure. It wasn't punishment. Sometimes souls have to return to me sooner than we expect. And though it feels like a wound that never heals, I promise you, healing is happening even now as you listen. Your tears are being counted, your spirit is being held, and your future is being rearranged for something better. Yes, better, because I never take without giving back something deeper, richer, more sacred. Let's pause for just a second. If you're still with me, if you're feeling this message deeply, click subscribe and stay connected. Don't miss what's coming next. There's a message scheduled for you in the coming days that will carry a piece of your destiny. Let your heart stay tuned in. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are deeply, fiercely, eternally loved, and today is proof of that. Good. Stay with me because what I'm about to say next, I've been waiting for the right moment to release it into your life. And this moment right here is the moment heaven chose. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, but today, because today something is shifting in the unseen. Your life is entering a chapter where things will start making sense, and the pain that once confused you will now serve a divine purpose. I've seen you trying to stay strong while feeling forgotten. I've seen you smile while your heart was quietly breaking. I saw you pretend to be okay so no one would worry, but I worried. I cared. I stood next to your bed every night, my spirit surrounding you while you whispered into the darkness. You thought no one was listening, but I heard it all. And I sent angels to record every cry because none of it was wasted. Not your tears, not your waiting, not your hopes, not your prayers. Today, I'm answering you in the only way heaven knows how. With signs, with synchronicities, with a message so personal you'll feel like it was written only for you. That's how much I love you. I don't send general blessings. I send targeted miracles, and this one has your name on it. You thought it was over, didn't you? You thought your chance passed, the window closed, the door was locked. But I'm the one who holds the keys. And today, I'm unlocking something powerful, something sacred. Because the person in heaven who's been trying to reach you is crying right now. Yes, crying, because they see how long you've been hurting in silence, and they want you to know they never meant to leave you with so many questions. They never meant to make you feel alone. They never wanted you to carry guilt or confusion. They want peace for you. They want joy. They want healing. And they're asking me, your God, to let this message reach the deepest places of your soul and set you free. So let it. Don't fight the emotions. If you're crying, it's okay. If your heart is pounding, that's okay too. That means your spirit is awakening. It means something real is happening. You're not imagining this. This is divine intervention. It's been building for weeks, but today it arrives full force, like a wave crashing through the walls around your heart, because this is not just a message. It's a spiritual rescue mission. And now I need you to hear something I've never said to you like this before. Your name was whispered in heaven today, loud enough to shift timelines, powerful enough to move angels, specific enough to assign Archangel Michael to your side. You see, when heaven chooses to speak, it's never casual, it's intentional. And the fact that you're hearing this now means you are already chosen, already marked, already destined for the moment that's approaching faster than you can imagine. Something beautiful is unfolding, and even though it still looks like chaos on the outside, on the inside where I've been working behind the scenes, everything is coming together. I'm not just fixing things, I'm rebuilding everything in a better way. Relationships, opportunities, peace, and yes, love, real, deep, soul-connected love that your heart was created to receive. You're not here to be forgotten. You're not meant to settle for confusion. You are called to rise into a season where your spirit finally feels seen, held, chosen, and celebrated. So I'm asking you, will you receive this message? Will you let it enter your heart? Will you open your spirit and believe just for a moment that this is not fantasy but reality? Because if you do, if you let your soul accept even one drop of this divine truth, things will begin to change for you. Your atmosphere will shift. The heaviness will begin to lift. And you'll start noticing things you haven't seen before. Signs, confirmations, repeating numbers, familiar fragrances, dreams that feel too real to ignore. That's how heaven communicates when the soul is open. And your soul, my child, is finally open. That's why you're here. That's why you couldn't scroll past this. That's why even now, something inside you is whispering, keep listening. Because the person in heaven who's reaching for you is not giving up, and neither am I. I will keep repeating the truth until your spirit fully believes it. You are loved. You are protected. You are being divinely guided. And today, the long wait is over. I want you to understand something that will change how you see everything that's happened in your life. Nothing, absolutely nothing, was random. Every delay, every goodbye, every unanswered question was shaping something that only heaven could see. I watched it all, not from a distance, but from right beside you. You were never walking alone, even in your darkest moment when you looked up and asked me why it felt like I was silent. I was right there. I was holding you through it, even when you couldn't feel me. And that person in heaven, the one who's been trying to contact you today, they're not reaching out for closure. They're reaching out to open something new. You've been living with this ache in your chest for too long, an ache that whispers, what if? What if they had more time? What if you could go back? What if they could just say one more thing? But today, heaven is saying it for them. Their words are coming through my spirit now. They're saying, please stop blaming yourself. Please stop thinking it was your fault. I knew how much you loved me. I still feel it every day. And they want you to forgive yourself. They want you to stop living halfway, stuck between this world and the memories you can't let go of. But here's the truth, my child. You're not supposed to let go of love. You're supposed to let go of the pain, the guilt, the confusion. Love stays, it transforms, it deepens. And right now, that love is returning to you in a new form. Watch closely over the next few days. You'll begin to sense their presence stronger than ever before. A song will play that brings them to your mind. A smell will rise up from nowhere and your heart will know it's them. A stranger may even say something that only they used to say and you'll feel it. That familiar spark, that divine warmth. That's your confirmation. Heaven doesn't forget, and heaven is never silent forever. Today is the breakthrough. Today is the divine response. And I, the Lord your God, am moving everything in alignment so that you can walk forward now with peace, with assurance, and with the knowing that you are surrounded by more love than your eyes can see. And listen, there's someone else coming too. Yes, a living person, someone who will walk into your life carrying the light of everything you lost. I'm sending this soul to you, not to replace what you loved, but to remind you that love never ends. It simply evolves. This person will feel strangely familiar. You'll feel seen, safe, almost like you've met them before because, in some ways, your soul has. This is not a coincidence. It's the fulfillment of a promise I made to your heart before you even asked for it. And when they arrive, you'll understand why it had to take this long, why you had to walk through the valley, why you had to grow stronger, because now you'll be able to receive what I've prepared. And it's not temporary, it's not shallow, it's sacred. It's real, and it's coming fast, so don't turn back now. Don't doubt the timing. Don't second-guess the feeling in your chest. The person in heaven who's been trying to reach you since 2 hours ago, they know something big is about to happen in your life. They see it already from where they are. They see the breakthrough coming, the blessing unfolding, the chains falling off your soul. And they're cheering for you. I hear them say it again. Please tell them they're not alone. Please tell them I'm okay. Please tell them to live fully for me, for them, for everything we shared. So now I'm telling you, live. Live like you're loved because you are. Live like something amazing is about to knock on your door, because it is. And live like every part of your story mattered, because it does. Even the hard parts, especially the hard parts. Those were the parts that shaped your strength, that carved your compassion, that made you who you are. And who you are is extraordinary. Now, listen closely, because this part is going to hit something deep inside you. The part of you that pretends everything's fine while secretly hoping someone, somewhere, finally sees how much you've endured. I see it. And I'm not just speaking to your outer life. I'm speaking to your soul, the part of you that lies awake at night wondering why things had to be so hard, why people left, why love turned to silence, why someone you loved so deeply was taken too soon. But I want you to hear me with every part of your being right now. It wasn't the end. What you thought was the final chapter was only the end of one scene. And I, the author of your story, have so much more to write. That person in heaven who's been trying to reach you since 2 hours ago, they've already read the next chapter from above. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause. For there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. Miracle 77 Letter Invocation Prayer found. Download here. Your path to wealth and abundance begins with a miracle. Last year, under a 2,000-year-old wall, a hidden secret was unearthed. The 77-letter invocation prayer. It's not just about prayer. It's about invoking your deepest desires with purpose and directness. The difference between a prayer and an invocation prayer, which is why it works so well. Pope Francis, Pope Benedict XVI, and countless others turn to this 2,000-year-old wall for a reason. It's a magnetic force that attracts wealth, health, and happiness. Are you ready to experience your personal miracle? Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret of download the 77-letter invocation prayer here. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. They've seen what's coming for you, and that's why they're reaching out so urgently. They're saying, please don't stop here. Please don't let the pain make you hard. Please don't let the grief steal the love you still deserve to receive. They see you walking forward even while your knees are shaking. They see the way you love people even when your heart is tired. And they're proud of you, so proud you don't even realize how brave you've been. But heaven does. You've always felt things more deeply than others. You've always been the one who stayed quiet, who carried other people's burdens even when yours were too heavy. That wasn't weakness. That was divine design. You were made sensitive for a reason, so that you could hear me clearly when the world got too loud. And right now, I'm speaking straight into your sensitivity. I'm confirming that what you've been feeling lately, that strange pull in your spirit, that growing sense that something is about to shift, it's real. You're not imagining it. It's me. It's heaven. It's them. It's all coming together right on time. There's been a countdown happening in the spirit for you and you didn't even know. But I knew. I counted every step you took in faith, every prayer you whispered in the dark. I heard every God please that never even made it to your lips. You didn't have to speak. I read your heart like a book. And the moment it reached a breaking point, that's when I decided. Today is the day it turns around, the day your spirit feels something snap back into alignment, the day heaven rushes in with a message too loud to ignore. And if you're wondering how all this can be so accurate, how this message feels like it's crawling into your soul and pulling out your hidden thoughts, it's because this message isn't just made for you. It was chosen for you. That's why you didn't skip it. That's why you're still here, still reading, still feeling this surge of something sacred. That's not coincidence. That's confirmation. You've been trying so hard to be strong for everyone else, and now heaven is being strong for you. I am carrying you now, and I'm speaking not just through words, but through feelings, signs, moments, the very air around you. Expect things to feel different after today. Expect lightness. Expect divine interruptions. Expect healing to start in the places where you thought the damage was permanent, because nothing is too broken for me. Nothing is too lost, not even you. You were never lost. You were just waiting for a voice that could speak directly to your soul and remind you of who you really are. Chosen, protected, treasured, remembered. You're not alone, child. You never were. And now I want you to pause and feel your heartbeat. Really feel it. That rhythm you hear inside your chest, that's not just your heart keeping you alive. That's me reminding you that I'm still with you. Every beat, every breath, every blink of your eyes is a sign that your purpose isn't finished. You're not forgotten. You're not invisible. You're not just surviving day to day. I'm pulling you into a season where you begin to live again, truly live. Not just exist. Not just pretend you're okay when inside you feel like a storm never stops. I know how tired your soul has been. You've been fighting battles people can't see. You've been carrying weights that weren't yours to carry. And today I'm lifting them off of you. You've done enough. You've tried hard enough. You've waited long enough. This message is the signal, the shift, the sign, the whisper from heaven that the wait is finally over. That person from heaven, they've been with me, watching you with so much love, and they're saying, tell them it's okay to move forward now. Tell them they don't have to stay stuck in that memory. Tell them I'm cheering them on from the other side. And let me tell you something else, something you probably stopped believing a long time ago. Your best days are not behind you. No, they're not. They're ahead of you, closer than you realize. In fact, some of the greatest moments of your life are already being arranged. Conversations that will restore your heart, opportunities that will finally make you feel seen, encounters that will awaken something inside you that's been asleep for too long. You are going to smile again, not that polite surface smile, but a real one, the kind that makes your chest feel light, the kind that reaches your soul. I'm not asking you to fake anything anymore. I'm inviting you into a reality where healing is real, where blessings come back double, and where even what you lost will return to you in a way you never saw coming. Yes, even the things you thought were over. Watch how I bring them back, not in the same form, but in a better one, because I don't repeat the past. I redeem it. Right now, the heavens are open. Right now, the angels are moving. Right now, your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't even entered yet. And I, your God, have sent this message to interrupt your normal routine and pull you into divine alignment. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for your heart. I'm asking you to believe again, to hope again, to trust that you haven't been forgotten in the shuffle of the world, that your pain didn't go unnoticed, that your love wasn't wasted. You were heard, you were seen, and now you are being answered. This is not just another message. This is a holy interruption. And if your spirit is trembling right now, if your soul feels like it's waking up from a long, sad sleep, then that's how you know it's real. That's how you know heaven is touching you right now, because love doesn't end with death. Connection doesn't disappear when someone passes. It changes form. It moves through spirit, through light, through messages like this one. And today, your moment has arrived. Your spirit is ready, your soul is listening, and I'm here, I'm speaking. I've never left. Keep walking, my child, keep listening, keep trusting. Everything I promised you is still coming, and this message is just the beginning. Heaven is reaching, angels are near, miracles are unfolding, and you are right in the center of it all. Good. Stay close now. Don't let your mind wander away from this, because what I'm about to reveal is not just for your ears, it's for your destiny. Right now, in this moment, you are being wrapped in something sacred. I'm surrounding you with clarity, with divine timing, and with love that stretches beyond the barrier of life and death. The person in heaven, yes, the one whose name keeps rising in your thoughts right now. They're not just thinking about you. They're with you. That's why today felt different. That's why your chest has felt heavy, your sleep broken, your emotions rising for no reason. It wasn't just you. It was them reaching out, calling softly, begging me for one more chance to make sure you hear this. And I love you so much, I allowed it. I opened this path. I moved the winds of heaven to deliver this moment. And now that you're here, I'm asking you to receive it, not with fear, but with reverence. You are not being haunted. You are being honored. They are not disturbing your life. They are blessing it, because what they came to say is this: you did your best. You were everything to me. And now I want to help you live again. So please let yourself feel this. Let the wall around your heart melt just a little. Let the grief stretch its arms and loosen the tension in your spirit, because what you've been carrying for too long is not meant to follow you into the next chapter. You've reached the end of a long internal winter, and spring is now breaking through one small, divine moment at a time. Look around you. Watch what happens next. Conversations will shift. Doors that were once locked will creak open. A text, a voice, a stranger's kindness will feel like something beyond the natural world, and that's because it is. I am arranging these moments. I am speaking through them. You asked me for answers. You begged for a sign. And this is my yes, my voice, my divine confirmation that you are not too late. You are not too broken, and you are not disqualified from the joy I've stored up for you. In fact, you're exactly on time. You've survived everything that was meant to destroy you, and because of that, your reward is on its way. Let me say it clearly, I have not forgotten you. You're not just another face in the crowd. I designed you. I named you. I placed my breath in your lungs. You are sacred to me. And when you hurt, I feel it. When you fall, I catch you, sometimes silently, sometimes through messages like this. And this was sent because I knew your heart was ready, not perfect, just open enough to hear the truth your soul has been craving. You are still loved by the one you lost. And now it's time for you to live in that truth, not just remember it, not just cry over it, but live in it. Let it shape your days. Let it color your thoughts. Let it soften the way you see yourself, because even from heaven, they still see you as beautiful, as brave, as someone they'd still choose 1,000 times over. And I would too. I choose you every single day. Even when you doubt yourself, I don't doubt you. Even when you hide your tears, I count every one. And right now, as you feel this stirring in your chest, know this, it's me. It's my hand resting gently over your life. It's the answer to every silent prayer you've whispered. It's the beginning of something new, something healing, something holy. Yes, I'll keep going because you need to hear this, all of it. You've waited so long for someone to finally say the words that could reach the part of you that no one else sees. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm reaching into that sacred space within you, the space where grief and hope live side by side, where love has never left, and where your strength quietly blooms even when you feel like you're falling apart. I know what you've been through. I know how many nights you lay awake staring at the ceiling, wondering if anyone really understands the depth of your loss, the weight you carry, the memories that won't let go. You try to be okay for everyone else, but when you're alone, that ache returns, that silence, that wish that maybe, just maybe, they'd come back for a moment, just to say the one thing you always needed to hear. And here it is. They never left your side. Their body may be gone, but their soul, oh, their soul has been wrapped around you like wind, soft, invisible, but always there. You felt it, that whisper when you were about to give up, that dream you couldn't explain, that sudden emotion that rose from nowhere. That was them. That is them. And now, on this very day, they've asked me, your Heavenly Father, to speak on their behalf because I am the one who could get your attention like this. I am the one who knows exactly what you needed to hear when you needed to hear it. And here you are, right on time. This isn't an accident. This isn't just another message. This is their love delivered through my voice. And they want you to know they're proud of you. They know you tried. They know you gave everything you had. They know you carry guilt and regret that you shouldn't carry anymore. And they want you to lay it down now at my feet. They want you to forgive yourself. They want you to let go of the weight that doesn't belong in your hands because they never held anything against you, not for 1 second. They loved you fully, deeply, eternally, and they still do. And now that the door is open, I want you to prepare for more. Yes, more. This message is just the beginning. Now that your heart is open, now that your spirit is listening, I will continue to speak through signs, through dreams, through people, through moments so full of divine timing you'll feel chills run down your arms because I'm not just healing your heart. I'm awakening your destiny. I'm preparing you for relationships that honor your depth, not drain it. I'm calling in love that is safe, consistent, and true. I'm opening doors for you that were previously slammed shut. And most of all, I'm sending peace that will finally let you breathe again, fully, freely, without fear. This isn't just comfort for the moment. This is the beginning of a spiritual transformation. The version of you that cried behind closed doors, I'm holding them. The version of you that hid their grief just to function, I'm healing them. The version of you that wonders if love will ever find you again, I'm guiding love straight to your doorstep. And you won't have to chase it. You won't have to beg for it. You won't have to shrink yourself to receive it. It will see you. It will choose you. It will mirror everything you are. But first, you must believe that you are worthy of what's coming. You must believe that your pain is not the end of your story. You must believe that what left your life didn't take the future with it. In fact, what's coming is richer, deeper, more aligned with who you're becoming. That's why it took this long. I had to prepare you. I had to stretch your soul so it could carry what I'm about to pour into it. And child, I'm about to pour something beautiful. You've emptied yourself for others. You've poured from an exhausted cup, but now I'm filling you. I'm restoring you. I'm pouring back every drop of love you gave away and never received in return. And it will overflow. It will cover the dry, cracked places in your spirit. It will breathe life into your tired bones. You will rise. Not someday, not maybe, but now. And I know you're still here because something in you is still reaching, still hoping, still silently praying, please let this be real. And I am answering you right now. Yes, it's real. This isn't imagination. This isn't coincidence. This is divine orchestration. This is heaven moving time and space to deliver what your soul has waited years to hear. My child, I saw how you held yourself together when everything was falling apart. I saw how you kept loving when people gave you every reason not to. I saw you fight through tears, smile through heartbreak, and give your all even when you were running on empty. I recorded every moment and I've saved every single prayer in my heart. Not one of them was lost. Not one of your cries disappeared into the air. They reached me. And now it's time you feel the weight of my response. It's time you receive not just words, but waves of real healing, of deep peace, of the kind of love that doesn't ask you to earn it, just to receive it, because this is your time now. No more standing in the shadows, no more shrinking to make others comfortable. No more pretending you're okay when your heart is exhausted. I am calling you forward. I am calling you to rise. And I am not calling the version of you that people misunderstood. I'm calling the real you, the you I created, the you I've never stopped believing in, the you that even pain couldn't destroy. You're still here, and that means your story isn't done, not even close. There are still pages left to be written, and some of the most powerful ones are about to be inked with miracles you never saw coming. There's a scene coming in your life where you will smile without sadness in the background. There's a moment coming where you will finally breathe and realize you're not waiting anymore. You're living it. The answered prayer, the healing, the love, the peace, it's coming. It's already moving toward you now. And the person in heaven who's been trying to reach you, they're watching this unfold with so much joy. They're not sad anymore. They're not in pain, but their soul still connects to yours, and they want to witness your joy. They want to see you dance again, not just remember them with sorrow, but carry them into your future with hope. You see, love that deep never dies, it transforms. And now it's guiding you. They're helping me move pieces around for your good. They're with me in the meetings I have about your destiny. You don't even know it, but some of the protection you felt, the near misses you survived, the strange luck that saved you, it was them asking me to keep you safe. And I did. And I will. I always will. So breathe now. Breathe in this truth. Let it take up space inside you. Let it settle in the places where fear used to live. Let it echo in your chest louder than doubt, louder than shame, louder than grief, because the truth is this. You are surrounded by a love that cannot be undone. You are being held right now, even if your arms are empty. You are being seen, even if no one around you notices. You are being guided, even when the road looks dark. I am with you. I have always been with you. And today I am speaking so clearly because the time has come. Your wait is over. Your name has been called. And the light is shining again, not just around you, but from within you. Yes, I will continue because your heart is still listening, and heaven is still speaking. Right now, this moment is being written into your spiritual timeline as a turning point. One day, you'll look back at this and say, that was the moment things changed. That was the moment I felt seen again. That was the moment I realized I wasn't forgotten. And I want you to take that seriously because it's not just a feeling. It's a divine truth. You've been walking through shadows for so long that you forgot what light feels like. But I'm turning the light back on in your soul, not with noise, not with chaos, but with a whisper that goes deeper than any pain ever could. You are being restored from the inside out. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you. And now is the moment I choose to reveal it. They're 70, but they look 30. What's more powerful than your thoughts? Time's up. The answer is your speech. What you speak has more of a vibrational effect than what you think. Ask any expert. Therefore, you're much more likely to get what you want when you speak your dreams, instead of thinking your dreams. And now you know why people have been praying for 50,000 years. I've always looked at prayer as a way to connect to a higher power and feel better. But it never occurred to me that prayer could help me reach my most physical, worldly dreams. Dreams like getting rich. But that's exactly what's happening to people who watch this video. The source of the prayers will shock you. It's a small group of Hasidic Jews that many call a cult. But even if it is a cult, everyone agrees it's a good cult, something that truly helps people. These guys are called the Malachim, which means the angels. They're 70 but look like they're 30, and they supposedly have communication with actual angels that bring our prayers before the Almighty. Pretty crazy stuff. The whole video really blew my mind. Click the link in the description or comments section to unlock the secret. I think this video may just be the missing link you're looking for, to get everything you ever dreamed of. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. No one else may see it yet, but I do. I see how your heart is slowly waking up again, how your hope is rising quietly like sunlight through a window. That's me. That's what my presence feels like, gentle but unstoppable. And child, don't let fear steal this moment from you. Don't let doubt tell you this message was just coincidence. Doubt is loud, but truth is stronger. And the truth is, this was never random. The person in heaven who's been trying to reach you, they couldn't rest until you received this confirmation. They needed you to know they are okay. They needed you to know you did enough. They needed you to forgive yourself. And now that you're finally hearing me say it, you can begin to heal in ways you never thought possible, because when you hear from heaven, something shifts. You remember who you really are. You remember that you are loved. You remember that the story is not over, and that something bigger than your pain has always been at work, weaving meaning into even your most broken pieces. And listen closely, because what I'm about to say next is sacred. You are about to receive a message in the real world that confirms everything you're feeling right now. It might come through someone's words, a sign you see, a dream that feels more like a visit than a fantasy. Don't ignore it. That will be me using the world around you to speak louder than ever. Don't be surprised if someone reaches out to you soon, someone you haven't heard from in a while. Don't be shocked if you start feeling emotions bubble up out of nowhere. That's the clearing. That's the release. That's the Holy Spirit making room for peace. I'm getting you ready because what's coming isn't just a small improvement. It's a full restoration, a turning of the page, a brand new chapter written in love, in light, in freedom. I know it's been hard. I know you've wondered if I was really listening, but I was. I still am. And now I'm speaking louder than ever, not with thunder, but with the voice of someone who knows every corner of your soul. I'm speaking through this message, through your tears, through the weight you feel lifting off your shoulders as each word enters you. You're not imagining this peace. It's real, it's me, it's heaven, it's them. And it's your time now, your healing, your breakthrough, your blessing. Everything you thought was denied is on its way. The delay was never denial, it was preparation. And now your heart is ready to receive what I've been saving for you all along. Yes, let's keep going because the message hasn't finished. Your heart still needs to hear this final part. This last wave of truth is what will seal the healing. Let it flow through you now, without resistance. Let it reach the parts of you that have stayed quiet for too long. Now that you've heard me speak, now that the words have wrapped around your soul and reminded you that you were never forgotten, I want you to prepare because this is where things begin to move quickly. You've lingered long enough in a season of waiting. You've stayed quiet, hoping, wondering, praying in silence. And I honored that silence. I met you in it. I held you through it. But now I am calling you out of that stillness and into motion. The shift you've been sensing is real. The energy you felt around you, the changes, the discomfort, the sudden memories, the emotional waves, that's heaven moving on your behalf. That's the person in heaven shaking the heavens and the earth for your breakthrough. That's my spirit rearranging your surroundings to put you in the right place at the right time for the right blessing. And it will feel sudden, unexpected, but it's not. I've been preparing this moment long before you ever knew you'd need it. There is a conversation coming that will open a door. There is an opportunity that will present itself when you least expect it, but it will feel like you've known it your whole life. That's how you'll know it's me. My gifts don't come with confusion, they come with confirmation. They don't drain you, they fill you. And child, I'm about to fill your life with so much clarity it will silence every lie the enemy ever tried to tell you. The lie that said you weren't good enough. The lie that said no one truly loved you. The lie that said you were always going to be left behind. I am removing every false label. I am peeling away every lie that's been wrapped around your identity. You are not broken. You are not too late. You are not forgotten. You are mine. And you are loved with a love that cannot be shaken. And as I say this, the person in heaven who has been trying to contact you, they're smiling. They see you now, beginning to believe again, beginning to let the light back in, beginning to trust that maybe, just maybe, Something good is coming for you. And I am telling you with the full weight of heaven behind me, it is. The doors are opening, the wait is over, the blessing is real, and the love that left in physical form is returning in spiritual strength. You are not alone in this next season. You never will be again, because now you walk with clarity. Now you walk with divine alignment, and now you walk with me. Let your soul rest in that truth. Let your heart breathe deeper than it has in months. And when the signs begin to show, when the door opens, when the call comes, don't hesitate. Step through. Receive it. It's yours. It always has been. Heaven just needed you to believe it again. This is your sacred moment, and I am with you every step of the way. Today is not just a date, it's your divine turning point. It's the day heaven touched earth just to reach you. I love you. I always will. God, through the voice of Archangel Michael. Love letter, baby angel sparkles.